Mr. Transformers 96 here. In the video, I'm going to be talking about some newly shown Marvel Legends, particularly from the Black Panther series, the movie series. So we did see some of these already. However, we have a couple new images, and unfortunately, we do not have the whole wave pictured here yet. However, we do have enough to talk about. So HasCon is going on at the moment, and that's where these are from. I will be making several videos talking about the Marvel Legends shown. I have to say, I'm pretty disappointed with almost all of the Marvel Legends, the new Marvel Legends shown. Which is disappointing. But anyway, let's start off here with Black Panther. Obviously, there's some other merchandise for the movie, none of it Marvel Legends. So, talking specifically about the Marvel Legends, Black Bolt as well as Namor have been shown previously, and I did make a video talking about them previously. The only thing new here is that we see that they come with a couple of extra accessories. Namor has a head sculpt that has a beard, as well as two, kind of straight hands to look like he's swimming. And then Black Bolt, of course, has a more standard head sculpt. Which I think is pretty necessary. Both of these, I guess the only reason why they're in the Black Panther series is because they're kings, but they don't really have anything to do with Black Panther. It would have been great if they actually made the series about Black Panther, and instead of trying to come up with like a flimsy way of connecting other characters into his wave. I think that's pretty disappointing. But these characters are nothing special for me. I've never been a big fan of either of these. I'm starting to get more knowledge about Black Bolt, as I did go and see the first two episodes of the Inhuman show in IMAX. Which it's not very good anyway. But I'm not a fan of these two. I think figure wise they look perfectly suitable, but as far as characters, really bore me like to death. So yeah, I've already talked about that. Then the other new figure in the actual wave that we have is this new Iron Man. This looks like a cartoon Iron Man. It doesn't even look like a comic version. I do kind of like the diamond kind of cut on the face. That's kind of neat. But the rest of it just looks ridiculous. And he has like a big cannon on one of his arms. When I saw this, I totally thought it was 3 3/4 inch. And then when I realized that it was actually a 6-inch figure, I was like, what? It's just ridiculous. I do like the fact that he comes with a Tony Stark head sculpt. But again, the head sculpt doesn't even look like a comic version. It looks very cartoonish. But I guess this figure is actually based on a comic, but it has a really cartoonish look. So not a fan of this one bit. Let's see. There we go. And then the last thing that they've shown is this 2-pack. They did kind of show this before at Comic-Con. However, it was like blurred out and it was black and white. It was really hard to see what it actually was and who the characters in it actually were. But now we know that it is Klaw and Shuri, I believe is how you pronounce your name. This looks like a nice pack, I have to say. Klaw and Shuri are going to be in the new movie, but these are obviously comic versions of them. Klaw looks nice. It looks like a nice update, although the figure himself doesn't look too special. The only thing kind of unique about him is his right arm, being that it is a laser cannon type of thing. I do like the facial expression that they've gone with, though. I think that looks pretty nice. They did make a Klaw figure not too long ago for the Terrax wave, the Return of Marvel Legends in 2012. They made him, and I do already have that one. So having this one, which has more articulation, would be nice. However, character-wise, I kind of already have them, so I don't know how necessary it is. Shuri looks pretty good. That's Black Panther's sister, and she does don the mantle of Black Panther in a time in the comics. She looks like a nice figure. Looks like there's some new sculpting, especially in those lower legs. The cape looks very cool, and I do like the sculpt of the face. I mean, that's very nice. Her weapon is obviously reused from Kraven, though, but she looks nice. This is a pack that interests me, but doesn't excite me. That's the perfect way to put it for me personally. So, I think that I could see myself getting this on a sale, and when I see it in stores, I'm sure I'm going to pick it up, take a good look at it, but I doubt I'd buy it, actually, in stores the first time I see it. I think that this is a pack that is worth getting, but only worth getting on a discount, in my opinion. So there you go. Overall, I'm immensely disappointed in the actual figures in the actual Black Panther wave. The 2-pack looks decent, but the actual figures are so disappointing. We have Iron Man, Black Bolt, and Namor in a Black Panther wave. Like, why not give us some actual, Black Panther characters? Why is the characters in the 2-pack not in this wave? It would excite me so much more had they just replaced, 2 of the 3 of these with Klaw and Shuri. That would be fantastic. I'd be really really into that. But unfortunately, they didn't, and we're stuck with characters that don't really have anything to do with Black Panther, but they're connected in his wave because they're all kings, except for Iron Man. You know, Iron Man obviously has interacted with Black Panther. However, he's not. I wish that this wave was Black Panther characters. If you want to throw in like one or two other characters that are like loosely connected with him, like an Iron Man or something, that would be okay. But having it all these characters that are really disappointing characters, and the figures don't even look very special, and yeah, they don't really connect with Black Panther. It would be great to actually get some Black Panther figures. I am very excited to see the actual movie figures in this wave. I hope they're cool. The new Black Panther obviously is one. As far as other characters that they can do, there's not a whole lot of ornate, you know, like superhero costumes in his new movie, because even Klaw, played by Andy Serkis, I'm extremely excited for, but from what we see, he doesn't like actually like wear a legit costume. I do want Michael B. Jordan's character, one of the villains, although he doesn't wear a very ornate costume either. You know, there is that one shot of him with that like tribal mask on. That would be kind of cool to get as a figure, but I doubt that we would. But you know, I do hope that this wave consists of two or three cool movie characters. And as far as the Build-A-Figure is concerned, there's this one character. He's in the movie. I can't remember what his name is. It's something ape. It's like White Ape or something. I don't know, but he's a rather large character, like physically large in the comics. So he would make for a cool Build-A-Figure, especially since and I'm talking about a comic version of him, especially since there's a movie counterpart in the actual movie. That would be a neat Build-A-Figure, and I'm a fan of kind of obscure villains. So overall, this wave needs some heavy saving in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, just based on my personal feelings about these characters. If you love these characters, this is going to be a nice wave for you. Personally, I don't like the direction they're taking this wave in, and then I just don't like the characters in general. So hopefully they can turn this wave around and get me excited for it, because at this point, you know, like if the Build-A-Figure doesn't knock my socks off, I don't know if I'd even buy this wave, you know, other than maybe like one or two figures, assuming they do some actual decent ones coming up. But there you go, that's my thoughts on this Marvel Legends Black Panther movie wave. Let me know what you guys think of it, and thanks so much for watching.